You're feeling something. That's good. A little bit more. You're feeling something, right? Mm-hmm. I'll stop you for a second. Mr. Tomin? Yes, a little bit, and it's kind of a general statement that applies to many here, that the hand movements are either too fast or they go like in a, when the car is dying down, like this. Very smooth today. Without kind of a, what should I say? Without, if you're writing a sentence without any stops, commas, or semicolons, just the words are running and running without being interfered by grammar. So that's how the hands should start feeling, that they're moving without any...
You have to think of a dancer, you know, when they put their hands. Yeah.
It's an art.
Yes.
It's not just
Yes, it's
pumping
not
iron. It's no, we're not
No.
pumping iron here.
I'm really trying to do it and thinking of a dancer.
Are you coordinating it with your breathing?
You don't have to. You don't have to. It's not necessary.
Just concentrate on.
Yes.
You're supposed to have your tongue up as you do this.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I did it.
But it's better. I do it all the time
I thought it
with
was
my
like
tongue.
You can have it up or down.
Yes.
I have to ask a dumb question
Please.
because I have to learn.
You must, yes.
You know, when you said to get the sensation of the sticky,
Yes.
of wire, well, I call it a wire, the sticky
Yes.
stuff. I don't get that, and
It's
that's
not-
what bothers me.
It's natural. Because it is something that we develop and study and improve. And that's, I think, is a better way of gathering something than suddenly to be eliminated and be able to do it. This way, you're a practitioner, you know, you go through the process of learning. It's like playing the piano, or when I learned the piece, it's also, if I open the music, it takes a long time until I can go on the stage. So you have to study little by little. And in the Chinese book of I Ching, there's, I think, a statement, perseverance furthers. And that's true. The most important thing is perseverance. Because a person can be so talented and can do anything, but if he doesn't persevere in his talent to improve it, he will lose it. But the person has just a little bit of talent. If he perseveres, he will be equal or better than someone who has that innate talent. So how to be able to work is very important, and to be able to persevere. I have my weakness is that if I have to write a diary that I did this today, I did this today, I did this today, which you're kind of supposed to do, to write your own progress. That's my worst weakness, my Achilles heel, because I hate doing it. Because I kind of feel that I will little by little learn, and just persevere. But you have to do this, let us say, this exercise, breathing, and this every day now. If the worst comes to worst, even let us say 5 minutes, but you have to do. You have to like pick a time and do it. Or just before you go to bed.
How long are we directed to do it for?
The longer the better.
What's the goal?
The goal, the goal is, so to say, let us say, each of you will have a different goal. My goal will be certainly different from yours and everything, because it is said that with Qigong you can influence the slot machines. And so my... no, slot machines.
Oh, slot machine.
Yes. So I think it's a very practical goal.
How do you do that?
Practice.
Practice, yes. That's what you see. What's the goal? So it's easy. Your goal to be... Because Qigong is connected with electromagnetic fields. And so you're, so to say, you're gathering control over your own electromagnetic field. And as the slot machines are also on electric current, so you should be able to kind of, how should I say, your field should identify with the machine's field. And then you should be able to manipulate it mentally.
Oh, I think I'll go to Las Vegas.
So, you see, this will motivate anyone, I'm sure.
But you have to know which direction to influence it in. That's the hard part.
However, I've talked with so many people. Did they ever use, for example, I would ask, did they ever use it for horse races? Because in Japan I've seen, like on special TV programs, a person would tell all the horses exactly in which order they would come from start to the last race. And yes, you can influence horses to everything, but you have to be very strong.
How do horses know?
It works very simple. That before the race, they show the horses, right? So you have to already go to where they show the horses and be able to. You send chi to various horses and see whether they respond physically or not. And so the ones that respond, you mark them. and when the actual, you see, because and you have the connection already.
The horse tells you who's going to
No. And when the actual horse race is about to begin, you send the chi into the horse to make his heart pump stronger, so that there will be more adrenaline.
We wouldn't have learned this from Master Zhao.
No, I'm sure. It's a very practical. You see, you ask what is the goal. So when you have when you think that you are able, because all of you, I'm sure, have gone to Las Vegas, and with a dream of winning something, because nobody goes there with a dream of losing. So this kind of a...
Only those that are practical.
Yes, a little advantage that you might have over the odds, which I really do believe that is possible.
Well,
Yes.
it would cost more money with Master Chow. We can take the extra money and all go to Vegas and invest the rest of it, right?
Yes, yes.
For $7 every time you put one in your pocket.
So but these are kind of minor things that come out. But they're kind of practical goals that you can, everybody needs motivation. Personally, I would like to leave the body at will, anytime. That is my ultimate goal. That I could go anywhere, anytime.
And come back?
And come back.
Protect your body while you're gone. Protect your body while
Yes, but that's very possible. I've spoken with people who have done Qigong already for a year, little over a year, and they can at will leave the body while they're practicing. So that is my kind of goal.
How do you guarantee that you're going to get back in it?
You do get back.
Do those people know where they go when they leave? They have memories of it?
They have memories, they have complete memories, but I think they don't know exactly where they go.
Shirley knows.
You use the term, I think the phrase, receiving bad chi. What does that mean, and what are the ramifications of it?
Bad chi can be used to heal and to kill people. That is for certain. Because, and Dr. Zhao would mention on different occasions that he can even kill a man. And I do believe it, because in martial arts, there's a term called the touch of death, that you manipulate the acupuncture points of a person and close them. And instead of receiving energy, they become blocked. And so let us say, the death might not be sudden. It can take, like they say, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But the person will become more ill and ill, and there will be no recourse to Western medicine, because Western medicine doesn't kind of accept that idea. But it is possible to block the points using qi. But in order to do that, you have to know that it doesn't just concern the person, let's say the intended victim. You have to know at what time of the day you want to strike him. Because in Chinese theory, the qi is traveling through the body at different times, the main current, at different times of the day. And so you have to know where the qi is located in that person at that time. And then you block. So that's why I said negative energy, negative bad qi. And also if a person is, let us say, suffering from hepatitis, and he becomes a Qigong master and starts trying to heal other people, he will infect all his patients. So that's also, you see, bad qi. It's the sick qi.
It's usually an universal energy.
But it goes through his body. So it becomes kind of, say, tainted.
So where do you find a perfectly healthy Qigong master?
So you kind of always kind of pray that the Qigong master is healthy and honest.
Yeah.
But that's really so. And
You know, we talked about teaching people the clearing, how
Yes.
to clear energy.
well, yeah,
So what else do you do to do with people?
so the other breathing exercise that we have to do today is exactly the same, but the palms are not this way. It's this way. So if you're sitting,
Which one elevates the blood pressure?
this one that you will be doing now.
Oh, this is the elevation.
Yes. So
The other one is depresses it?
Lowers, yes.
It lowers it.
Yes.
Palms are down, right?
Yes.
I was told because I'm a hyper person that I'm better off with the palms down. And I've experienced that that does seem to relieve some of the excess energy. And the up doesn't do as much.
So doing this I'll check quickly. It's kind of something like this.
Where you point the finger
Yes.
towards each other? In the booklet, it shows it like
That was the way fast.
this. Yeah, in the booklet, it does,
Shows it like
Yes.
shows it straight out.
Yes.
So is there a preference?
I feel that when you do this way, you do start feeling the connections between the fingers.
On your lap.
Yes, that's right. On the lap. No, it's very good. More relaxed. Don't forget the tongue touching the tip of the palate. I'll stop here for a second. The lady in the last row in the black. Yes. You start moving, yes? That's very good. Yeah, it means the chi is kind of spreading through the whole body. So don't be afraid and don't try to control it. It's very good. You see, her body was kind of starting to. If I'm here, let's say, the way to do it this way, yes? So there's, and how the body is moving. And I don't move it consciously. It is moving by itself because chi is moving through the body. And that is, it gives you a very pleasant feeling afterwards. And before we go into the next breathing exercise, I want to tell you that you can do this indoors, or if you have like a small garden or patio, anywhere that is not too acutely noticeable by your neighbors. You can do it outside. And I've experimented at doing on the several days before the full moon, on the full moon, and the several days after the full moon. It feels very different when you do in the lunar light. I won't tell you what I experienced because I don't want to precondition your experiences. But if you ever have a chance, try to experience doing that in the lunar light.